You're stuck in a 9 to 5. Every single day feels the same. You wake up, rush to work, stare at a screen for hours, and go home just to repeat it all over again tomorrow. You feel like a robot, moving through life without any sense of real control. Meanwhile, you see young guys online, making money, traveling, and living life on their own terms. You're sitting there, wondering if it's even real or if it's just another one of these scams. And even if you do think it's real, to you it looks like just something the lucky ones get to experience while you're still trapped in the same old routine without seeing any way out. You've looked into business models, maybe you've even tried a few, but nothing sticks because you are overwhelmed. Every day, new opportunities pop up: drop shipping, crypto, affiliate marketing, social media agencies. It feels impossible to know what actually works, right? You don't know where to start, and that constant indecision keeps you stuck exactly where you are. It's frustrating, it's exhausting, and deep down, you wonder if escaping the 9 to 5 is ever even gonna be possible for someone like you. I get it. I was in the same position when I was 18 years old. No direction, no clarity, and no idea where to put my energy. I was consuming endless content, always looking for the perfect business model to start, but I never actually started anything. I wasted time, just like you've been doing up until you clicked this video. But by the time I turned 21, I had it figured out. I cracked the code. I escaped the system and built a life where I never had to work a job again. Since that moment, I've traveled the world, made over $700,000 online, and helped businesses generate over $10 million in sales. If I had to quit my job again in 2025, I'd follow this exact plan. No fluff, no gimmicks. This is just gonna be a clear roadmap that's gonna take you to $4,000 to $5,000 per month, which is enough in most places to quit your job for good. Stay until the end of this video, because by the time we're done, you'll know exactly what to focus on to make quitting your job inevitable. Before we fully dive into the step-by-step process, let's talk about the biggest misconception that is currently keeping you stuck. Most people make the mistake of looking for a way to make money without having a clear number in mind in the first place. They scroll through YouTube, searching for vague ideas like best ways to make money online, and they hope to stumble upon something that makes sense for them. But that's not how real success works. You need to start with the end result in mind. Let's be realistic. $4,000 to $5,000 per month is enough to replace most 9 to 5 incomes. That's all you need to break free and go all in on yourself. But the problem is, most people have no idea how money actually works. They don't understand that people are already making money off of them every single day. Think about it. Every single time you buy groceries, or subscribe to another streaming service, every time you purchase a product, somebody else on the other side is making money off of you. The question is not, how do I make money? The question is, where are other people already making the most money off of people like myself? The answer is social media. Attention is the currency of today's economy. Every single business, from small local shops to billion-dollar corporations like YouTube, they're fighting for the same attention. That's why you see endless content being thrown your way every single day. Companies, influencers, and brands are all in the race of capturing your focus, because whoever controls the most attention makes the most money. But here's what nobody tells you. You don't have to be somebody creating content or showing your face to actually generate attention, which can make you money. You don't need to create any content. You don't need to edit anything or become an influencer yourself. All you need to do is position yourself as a person who helps other businesses win attention online. And that's what brings us to the first step of this process. Step 1 is all about finding business owners who need your help. Most people watching this right now already make this more complicated in their mind than it actually is in reality. They jump into the deep end, cold messaging business owners with generic pitches and wonder why no one responds. And even if you don't know what I'm talking about right now, you're probably thinking that you don't know any business owners, you have nothing to sell. And even if you know a business owner, like, what are you gonna do? Don't worry, I got you. Instead of driving yourself crazy with all of these hypothetical questions, here's exactly what you're gonna do. First, you're gonna ask your family. Simply say, do you know anyone who runs a business? You don't need to overthink this, like I said. Anybody in your family, approach them, ask them a question. They're not going to give you the replies you're looking for straight away, because nobody has ever asked them this before. You want to be relentless with this and follow up, okay? Someone in your family has a friend, a colleague, or an old schoolmate who now runs a business. That's what you're going for. Next, you want to ask your friends. You want to message everybody in your contact list and say, hey, Do you have any family members or contacts who own a business? People are more connected than they realize, but most never take the time to ask, which is why they think they don't know anyone in the first place. Lastly, check your own contacts. Go through your WhatsApp, iMessage, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, anywhere where you are active. Look at your followers, your old friends, classmates, former co-workers. Anyone who isn't working a 9 to 5 is a potential client for you. It doesn't matter if they own a bakery, a gym, have a plumbing business, or have an online coaching program. Everybody needs attention. Your goal is to build a list of 100 business owners. This might sound like a lot, but it's really not. You already know more people than you think. And once you have that list, you're ready to move on to the next step. Now that you have your list, it's time to analyze their online presence. Go to Google, type in their business name and find their Instagram account. 9 times out of 10, you'll see a page that is completely neglected. No engagement, no strategy, just random posts that do nothing to attract customers. If you yourself, with your level of social media exposure, just look at the page and say, yo, I would never watch this content, that's your first potential customer right there. Most business owners don't even realize how much money they're leaving on the table by not taking care of their Instagram properly. They assume that just having a page is enough, but they don't know how to actually make it work. Your job at this point is to find what's missing. Look at their profile picture, their bio, and their content. Is it clear what they do? Are they posting valuable content? Are they giving potential customers who check out their page a reason to follow them? You don't need to be a rocket scientist to do this. Just use common sense. What you want to do next at this point is compare the neglected Instagram page to a more successful one that you find online. Write down a few simple improvements that the neglected page can make immediately. Once you have that, you're ready to move on to the most important step, which is actually reaching out to the person that runs a business. This is where most people hesitate. They overthink again, they get scared, they tell themselves that they don't know enough. But here's the truth. All you need to do is provide value, and you don't need to be an expert to do that. You just need to know a little bit more than the person that you're helping. And because they have no idea how social media works in the first place, and because you've been on social media for the last few years, you're already gonna have that edge over them. This is the exact message that you send to them. Hey, name, I was checking out your business and noticed a few small things you could change to your Instagram to get more customers, totally free. Let me know if you want me to send them over. No pitch, no selling, just value first. You are offering to help somebody else. Some people will ignore you. Some people will say no. Some people will ask you who the heck you are. But a small portion of them will say yes. And once they do, you send over your improvements. Once the business owner has more clarity on what's clearly wrong with his Instagram, he's gonna want to work with somebody who has more knowledge than him to fix their problem. At this point, you offer to help implement those changes for $1,500 a month, plus 20% of any extra sales that you help generate through Instagram. And once you've done that, you are ready to execute the last step. Your first goal here is not to make a ton of money. It's to gain experience and customer testimonials. Once you help one single business grow, they will refer you to others. If you sign just 2 or 3 clients at $1,500 per month, you're already making enough money to quit your job, and that's not even including commissions. From there, what you focus on is refining your process, increasing your prices, and start working with higher level clients. If you've watched this video up until this point, you really have 2 choices. You can stay in your 9 to 5 and keep dreaming, or you can take action, follow this plan, and change your life over the next 6 months. And I know you're still thinking, Alessandro, I have no idea what to even do once I signed a client. You can thank me later for that, because the ones that are going to make it will figure it out. And I also share a ton of value on what to do next here on my YouTube, so go through all of my videos and get comfortable in the uncomfortable. The choice is yours. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing, leave a comment if you have any questions, and also check out my Instagram down below if you want to talk to me personally. See you in the next one, and as always, stay relentless.